So let's start with what we're working with. The charcoal briquettes are made of wood char, mineral char, and mineral carbon, which are used as fuel for heating. There's cornstarch, which is a binding agent, and limestone, which also works as a binding agent and helps with the perception of ashing. There's some sawdust added to speed up ignition, and borax, which is a naturally occurring substance and used in very small amounts to help the briquette release from the molds in which they're pressed in. Basically, finely ground wood that's charred, the wood char, is combined with all the other ingredients and pressed into a briquette. Lump charcoal is essentially composed of charred wood. It's generally made by putting tree limbs into a kiln until the wood compounds are converted to char. That's about it. Lump charcoal pros. Lump charcoal does light slightly faster than charcoal briquettes, which gets you off and cooking faster. They barely leave any ash to deal with after cooking. And they burn slightly hotter than charcoal briquettes, about 40 to 50 degrees hotter, and this makes it really good for searing things like a thin steak or pork chops. And also, because it's just wood, lump charcoal can give off a decent amount of smoke while burning, which can impart flavor into your food. So, now on to some lump charcoal cons. As I mentioned, lump charcoal gives off a bit of smoke, and I've never had this problem with it, but there may be situations like you have a lot of people hanging around the grill, you don't want a lot of smoke. Another con is that because lump charcoal is more natural, they're shaped irregularly. This can lead to the amount of heat from burning lump charcoal to not be completely uniform, giving you different temperatures in different places on the grill, making it not the most ideal for when you need to maintain a constant temperature. Now on to some facts about charcoal briquettes. Let's start with the pros. Because charcoal briquettes are the exact same size, as you can see here, when burning, they give you a uniform temperature across the grill. They also burn a lot longer than most lump charcoals, so if you're smoking a cut of meat, you won't have to worry about replacing the coals as often. Now on to the cons. Other than taking longer to light the lump charcoal, charcoal briquettes leave a lot of ash left over for you to clean up. What this means for your cooking is that the briquettes tend to not reach a higher temperature than lump charcoal, as the ash acts to slightly suffocate and insulate the coals, as you can see in this close-up where the briquettes have been burning for a while and there's a lot of ash and the flame has been dulled. Talk about the price difference. You can usually get 2 regular-sized bags of Kingsford briquettes for about $20. At the height of summer, when they're moving a lot of charcoal, big box retailers like Home Depot or Lowe's will sell you 2 bags of these for about $15, or maybe even less if you catch a sale. Depending on the brand and size of the bag, 1 bag of lump charcoal can cost anywhere from $8 to close to $50. Quality and the amount of smoke that comes from each brand varies, but you'll get hotter flames that you might need for certain recipes. Who's the big winner here? Well, that question is hard to answer. I suggest picking the right tool for the right job. So, lump charcoal lights faster, burns hotter for a good sear, and doesn't leave nearly as much ash. But on the other hand, charcoal briquettes are great for smoking, allowing you to set it and forget it, burns for hours at the same temperature, and you get a lot more for a lot lower price. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more videos about barbecue facts in the future.